انت مين يا حبيبي؟ تعال 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 تعال.
Ever wondered what happens when the camera keeps rolling after midnight and something else decides to show up? Let's jump into the top clips that will leave you sleeping with the lights on. Adam, a successful writer and painter with no interest in faking videos, has become a viral sensation on Twitter for a chilling reason. He claims the ghost of a dead child is attacking him and trying to kill him. Living in his parents' apartment, Adam backs his terrifying claims with photos and videos. Adam suffers from sleep paralysis, a frightening condition where he feels awake but can't move, often accompanied by vivid, terrifying hallucinations. It was during one such episode that his nightmare began. One night, paralyzed in bed, Adam saw a small child with a large, disfigured head sitting on a rocking chair beside him. The boy watched him, slowly approached, and Adam screamed, but no sound escaped. On another occasion, the boy spoke. "I'm David, and I'm dead. I show up in the middle of the night, and you can only ask me 2 questions if I say, 'Dear David.' But don't try to ask me question 3, or I'll kill you." Adam then woke up, shaken. A few nights later, David reappeared during Adam's sleep paralysis. Adam, remembering the rules, asked, "Dear David, how did you die?" The boy replied, "An accident in a store." Adam continued, "Dear David, what happened in the store to make you die?" David said, "A heavy shelf fell on my body." Then, Adam broke the rule. "Who pushed the shelf on you?" David didn't answer. Adam repeated the question, but David remained silent. Adam realized his mistake and woke up. For months, nothing happened. Adam frantically Googled for any child named David involved in a store accident, but found nothing. He decided to move to a new apartment, hoping to escape, but stayed in the same building, just a floor above. He thought David wouldn't follow. But David did follow. At night, Adam's cats began gathering at the front door, staring and gagging as if something unseen was on the other side. Adam bought an instant camera. When he took pictures of the brightly lit hallway outside his door, the photos came out completely black. He tried different angles, still black. Months passed without dreams of David. Then, David started appearing in Adam's dreams again, dragging him by the arm to an old marooned warehouse. Adam would wake up with strange bruises, brushing them off as self-inflicted in his sleep. He then installed sensitive cat monitoring cameras. While he was out, the cameras caught chilling clips, his cats batting at something invisible standing in front of them. The haunting intensified. Lights flashed and burned out on their own. Lights even appeared randomly behind his disconnected TV screen. Adam, desperate, tried cleansing his apartment with rituals, and for a short time, the activity stopped. No strange dreams, no odd events. But the calm didn't last. One night, Adam noticed his cat staring intently out the kitchen window. He looked to see someone standing on the roof of the adjacent building, staring back at him. He quickly snapped a photo, convinced he had captured David. Shortly after, David was back in his dreams, sitting by his bed, then slowly approaching him. As he neared Adam's face, he muttered incomprehensible words, his eyes rolling back until only whites showed. Adam woke up in terror, finding no one. Then, he began hearing voices and footsteps coming from his attic. After several sleepless nights, Adam decided to investigate the only entrance to the attic, a hole in the hallway that hadn't been accessed in years. As he touched it, an old child-sized shoe fell out. He climbed up himself, finding nothing but a single green glass ball. Adam couldn't sleep. He felt constantly watched. He installed a camera in his room to take a picture every minute while he slept. The next morning, he found hundreds of photos. Most were normal. But then he saw something that froze his blood. David, sitting on the chair near his bed, staring directly at him. Another picture showing David asleep in the chair. Then David vanished in the next photo. David reappeared on Adam's bed, staring at Adam, then at the camera. He disappeared again. Finally, a horrifying close-up, part of David's disfigured head and ear, appearing right next to the camera lens. Adam is now shocked, terrified, and desperate. David is clearly following him, wherever he goes. What would you do if you were Adam? This exploration went from haunted to terrifying. A popular YouTuber and his friend entered an abandoned house not just filled with old children's toys, but also ritualistic symbols, fresh blood splatters, and chilling six-fingered handprints on the walls. They descended into a tomb, found liquid blood and magic books in the kitchen. But the real horror began with a truly creepy doll. Feeling an unsettling presence, they set up a camera in front of it. The footage they reviewed later is absolutely shocking. The doll clearly moved, smiled at the camera, and even blinked twice. As their paranormal activity device went wild, they began asking the doll questions. Its spirit confirmed. It was a soul, it was evil, and incredibly, it wanted to kill them. One of the friends even felt an unseen touch. Understandably, they got out of that house as fast as they could. What do you think truly happened in that terrifying place?
Together, the chair, and it's rusted, so this is not old, bro. Look how old that chair is. So the stepping was came like right here, right? Yeah. Do you see anything now? Is it frozen? I don't know. Don't touch it, but like, well, yeah, maybe touch it with the book. Oh! So creepy. The layout of this house is so weird too. Oh, look, Rick! Bro, look, there's... What the heck?
Get ready for a chilling story from a Jordanian explorer known for venturing into deserted and haunted places. He was checking out an abandoned building under construction when he suddenly heard some strange sounds. Then, a small child appeared in one of the rooms. The explorer, unfazed, spoke to the child, saying, "Who are you? Are you from here, my love? Come on, come on, come on." And just as suddenly as he appeared, the child vanished back into the room, as if he was never there. The city of Oklahoma in the United States is infamous for its chilling supernatural stories and countless horror clips. Now, a new video from a local photographer adds to the terrifying lore. He claims to have filmed what he describes as a goblin-like creature. This terrifying entity resembles an ogre, with pale skin, a completely white bald head, and elongated, pointed ears. The photographer states it has exceptionally keen hearing, as it only turned towards him the moment it heard the faint sound of his breath. This sudden movement sent a jolt of fear through him and his companions. A father was just enjoying some playtime with his child when suddenly, the unexpected happened. The child pointed behind his dad and urged him to look. The father turned to see a small child running, then quickly hiding next to a fence. Naturally, the father went to investigate, but what he found was shocking. Absolutely no one. He searched the entire area around the fence, but there was no sign of the girl anywhere. Was this just a trick of the light, or did this family have a supernatural playmate? What do you think happened? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.